All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to take a look at, and I know a bunch of people have already done a review, but hey, guess what? I didn't start this channel to be the first one to do a review. I started this channel just to have some fun and to get my perspective, if anybody cares, about the different releases from G.I. Joe Classified. How about, you know what, just real quick, I'll talk about it on the news this weekend, but how about that Snowcat? Boy, that sucker is just flailing over there at between 2,700 and 2,800. At one point, I saw it. Now, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I saw it lose about 300 to 400 backers. And my opinion of that is that now that we're seeing that we're only going to get the basic offering, a lot of collectors can't justify the price because most everybody factors in the price into all of the tiers being unlocked. That's why I said previously on my earlier news videos, hey, you know what? If you don't like the basic offering for that much money, you might not want to back this one, or just be glad that you get what you get. I mean, at this point, I'm still going to back two of them. It's okay. I don't mind it. And then on top of that, you have companies like Gridiron, Fans Hobby, Ramen Toys, just a bunch of little independent companies out there putting out some amazing stuff. And then to give the Snowcat just one more, one more punch in the face before it leaves, Gridiron decides to release the Arctic Phalanx. Oh my gosh, just punched it right in the face. Anyways, let's move on from that. So funny. All right, the COBRA Snake Armor. Here it is. We're going to take a gander at it. I'm not going to unbox it. I'm just going to show you the box. Here it is. The box looks really great. I ordered a whole case of these because why not? Yeah, I love the way the box looks. Number 162. Here's the top of the box. I mean, it's just the number, the 162 up there at the top. That's it. Cobra logo on the side. We got some really cool close-ups as to what we have in there. Very nice. Yeah, 162. There it is. What's on the side here? Let me see if I can get the side on there. It's really big. You got a side view there of the close-up of the COBRA Snake Armor. I liked the COBRA Snake Armor. I think I had it as a kid. I know I had it. I didn't think I have it. I had it as a kid. 162. It's got some different things here. But I thought it was super goofy because it really didn't articulate. But I still had it. And I still, it was one of those, accessories that you could buy for pretty cheap. So that never hurt to have a few of those extra snake armors on hand. But this... holy moly, this is, I'll tell you now, from what I'm looking at it right now, this is a damn good offering, Hasbro. Wow, this is a good one so far. Let's see, let's open it up. But from what I can see right here, look at that, that's really cool. Everything's cool about the packaging. I really like it. So let's crack it open and see what we got. All right, we're back. This thing is enormous. One thing that I'm going to do as well is, if you guys remember, Gridiron did a snake armor that was very well. We all knew what it was, right? It's the not snake armor, right? And so we're gonna compare the two in a minute. Some things are different. Some things look close to the same, but I have to say, my first impressions with this thing, amazing. So when Hasbro does good, I mean, I praise them because, they deserve it. They did good work. So anyways, let's, the Crimson Viper has finished doing the pre-stage setup, and the Cobra Officer will be doing the driving now. So before that, let's take a look at some of the things that it comes with, right? So you have to install this little gate here, and this is really ingenious how they make this, right? This comes down, and it's got little things that the figure can hold on to climb up there into the chair and sit down. This is such an amazing design. I think they really hit the nail on the head on this one. Now it does come with two hands, but I wish they'd have given us like a gun for this thing. But I guess that'd have been, you know, then you would have been talking about some like Robotech stuff or something else, right? Some Kaiju Pacific Rim type monsters at that point. But thank you for bringing. I think I might have a gun that might go well with this. I don't know. I'll have to look around. But oh, I just thought of something. Gridiron. Can we have a gun for him? It's another business opportunity. It's another business opportunity. He also comes with this flamethrower right here and a little effect for it, which is very nice. You just plug that into his arm there. He has different plugs. So you got to plug this in first, and it comes with that, and then this. And then here's a claw. I didn't think I'd give him hands because, man, that's so ho-hum. And then he also comes, I don't know what they meant to do with this. I don't know what this is right here. So it does plug in. Maybe this is a more streamlined jet type of effect for the flame to shoot straighter. I don't know. They didn't give us any lasers. And then they gave us this more robust shot of fire. And maybe that's the one that goes with this one. That's what I'm assuming. The nozzle for the longer and then the flamethrower for the closer. And then they also give you this missile. And the missile, actually, you can pop this off right here. Let's pop it off again. And you can attach the missile to it right there. And he can fire it off right off his hand. So there's that. Yeah, I wish they'd have given us something like a cannon or something. Gridiron. Maybe a cannon to put on his arms there. That would have been awesome, right? What else can I tell you about him? Well, you know what? Let's close him up real quick. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think it closes up like that. This closes like that. And then I believe these come down, kind of secure everything together. Just like that. And then this clasps down on it like that. So there it is. No, there's no articulation in the head. There is some he can't do a T-pose, but he can do about that much, right? It's not a huge T-pose, but he can do that. He's got some ratcheting with that, which is very nice. And then he can also move his hands, you know, like all the way around. So there's that. He also has a point of articulation there, which is very nice. And he has a ratcheting system at the elbow, bicep, elbow, pinless. Being silly. Anyways, what else? Oh, there's no... Oh, snap. There is a cut at the torso. Look at that. Ratcheted even. Legs do come up all the way. He does have a cut there, or a knee. Some articulation at the knee, which is very nice. And then he does have a little bit of ankle pivot there at the bottom. Not much, but there's no thigh cut. That's fine. That is a lot of articulation for, you know, this upgrade. I really dig it. I really dig it. So let's put the figure in there. I think they did. You know what? Here's a closer look at it. Not going to take too long. But they actually did some wear and tear on it. I can see like some hits of like, see how this got some, look at that. Hasbro, you did good, buddies. You're learning. You're putting some, no wonder they've put some extra care into it, put some wear and tear on it. That's really good, you know? Oh, come here, you. That is really nice to see that they're learning. They're learning. All right, let's move this up a little. Let's open the hatch again. Let's pop these off again. Bring these up a bit. Open that. Drop this down. And, oh, you know what? Here, let me show you on the inside. See how it's got some detail work in there? That's really nice. Got some panel readouts there. You know, if you put a light in here, man, that would make it like a billion times better. Here's the face of it there. I love it. This is everything the Snake Armor. This is what I wanted, and it even surpasses my expectations on it, right? So let's see how hard it is to put this knucklehead in here. Point his feet up. Get in there, you. Grab that. I'm not going to cut through this so you guys can see how hard it is or isn't with my fat fingers. There's that. I didn't even take his LBE off, so there's that. And then this, you can click it into there. Let's see if we can make it click in. Oh, it's a little tight. Let's see. Is it going to break on me? I've never been a huge fan of these. There we go. Got it in there. All right. So it's in there. He's set. Let's close this up. Close that up there. Lock him in here. Get that pin in there. Get this pin in there. He sticks out a little high. Sit down, you. Maybe we take off his helmet. What do you guys say? Hunch over, you. Yeah. Leave his helmet off, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he can put it in. When he takes it off, he puts it behind him. I don't know. Make believe. Make believe. There's that. Put his head down. There you go. So that was pretty easy, guys. So here, let's do this. I think I already showed you all this stuff that he comes with. This was very awesome. But then I kind of want to do a comparison of the Gridiron one, right? Number one, am I satisfied with this purchase? This is everything I wanted the Snake Armor to be and more. This is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Great work. Yeah, I think you guys, Hasbro killed it with this thing. They just killed it. Only thing they could have done better is maybe given me a kind of a weapon to put in here. That's nitpicky stuff. It's still really good. This is a close contact unit, you know, getting in there, getting all up in the enemy's face. And maybe providing like a big weapon system to put in there, right? Like a bullet, you know, like some kind of weapon system that's medium range, right? Some 50 cal or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean. Let's go grab the other thing. So here is Gridiron's version. Looks a little stubby now. Of the Snake Armor, right? So maybe it's his little brother or something. Let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can get a better comparison of it. So there we go. Let's see if we can get that in there. There you go. This is about 3/4 of the height is that. Now I'm wondering, can I? Hold on. No. No. Yes. Ah, so close. I mean, with a little bit of ingenuity. Woo! You could make that work. Anyways, yeah, you could, you know, kind of engineer that in there to put it in. This is what I'm talking about, Gridiron. Let's get something that would work in there. That'd be hilarious. That'd be awesome. But so if you guys haven't seen it, I've got a review. I'll put a link in the description below. This opens up as well, the Gridiron one. And as you can see, you can also strap, but not only that, see how it has a seat there? The Gridiron one, it's a 2-seater. You can put another person up there. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can see the full kitted out version of, basically, this is all built around a trouble bubble. And, you know, it's, I mean, a very ingenious way of doing it. Oh no, we knocked down lamp pole and everything on Laser Pants Avenue. But, yeah, no, the focus is on this. This is fantastically done. Great work, Hasbro. You know, Usually we give stuff, you know, a rating from 1 to 5. And every now and then we like to turn it up like Spinal Tap all the way to 5.1, which is a must-have. This daggum thing is a 5.1. You have to. This is amazing. Did a great job on this dumb figure. It's not dumb. They did a really great job on it. It beats my expectation. So good work. Everything that I knew that was going to work on it is working. Ratcheting, legs, the cockpit, everything works fantastic. I love it. I don't see any problems with this whatsoever. The detail in it, the little touches of wear and tear on it, lots of attention to detail on it. I think that if I'm going to nitpick one thing is I would have liked a medium range weapon like a chain weapon like this on here. That would have been a 5.2, unheard of. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Hey, I'll be at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show August 23rd, I believe, or whatever this says. And we're going to have some really great stuff for sale. So stop on by, grab a free sticker. Let's talk some nerd toys. Let's talk some news. Let's commiserate if the Snowcat doesn't fund. And we'll go from there. As always, appreciate every single one of you. And I want to say I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to get to 3,800 subscribers. Never thought we'd be there. You know, started this channel just to have some fun, just to talk some toys, and that's it. I just like talking toys and having fun. That's what it's about. Well, this is what my hobby's about. This is what our hobby should be about. Just having some fun, getting away from the beat downs, the doldrums that we take at work, and just, you know, just having some fun. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every one of you. Special thanks to the members. Their input, generosity, guidance, and engagement allow this big old nerd to bring you guys better content. As always, as long as you guys keep watching my shenanigans, I'll keep rolling them out.